Nelson Bros MMA here. I'm Derek, and today I got a special guest star in my dad, Papa Nelson, aka Hal Nelson. And we're going to run through some fights. We're doing our segment called Looks Like a Winner. I'm going to show 5 classic matchups. You might have heard some of these names over the years, just hearing my brother and I talk about it, but we want to see if my dad can pick the winners based purely on looks.
So, yeah, this is just completely a guess.
Okay, so you're not very familiar
Not
with
at all.
MMA.
This is like taking a bubble test and just going right through it.
Okay, would you put C on most of those? Or...
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay.
But I know a guy at work that passed rank in the military, and he did that. And then he had to, of course, come up to speed real quick because he made rank.
Okay.
But he completely did the bubble test just like
So
that.
it works. So you might
So
get
it
all
does.
5 of these
So who
right.
knows? Yeah.
Do you have a favorite fighter, or are you familiar at all with it?
No, but you've got 2 here, Chuck Liddell and Randy Couture. Obviously, as you guys have been growing up, I've watched fights that you've seen.
Uh-huh.
So I remember both these guys, the Iceman.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure exactly what Randy, if he had a nickname or whatnot.
The Natural.
The Natural. Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Even though he was like 40-something when he kind of got that.
Okay.
He was known
All
for
right.
being the older guy.
Exactly.
So, okay, this is our classic matchup. They fought 3 times. Who won more often?
Wow. So these 2, I would say Chuck Liddell.
Okay, why are you going with Chuck? Is it just the name recognition?
Just
or-
the Iceman, you know. I know that he lost in the end when he started getting a lot older, but I remember him as being a real major contender when you guys were younger.
Okay. All right, yeah, you got that one right.
good.
Chuck
All
Liddell got 2 out of
There
3.
you
He
go.
lost the
Yeah.
first time,
All right.
and then he came back and got the next 2.
All right.
All right, let's go for the second
Matt
matchup here is
Hughes.
Matt Hughes and Frank Trigg.
Okay. So I remember Matt.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember Frank
Okay.
so much. He doesn't look familiar. So I'm going to have to go with Matt Hughes.
Okay.
Just because he's the only name I know on the, you know.
You are right for going that route here.
There we go.
Matt Hughes got Frank Trigg a couple times with the rear naked choke.
All right.
All right, third matchup. So far, 2 for 2. So
Yeah.
C down the middle is working out.
And really, I'm just going off of what you guys watched because I
Well,
really didn't pay much attention to it.
But hey, that's part of the show, I guess. Next matchup here, we're gonna go. We got Andrei Arlovsky and Tim Sylvia.
Wow. Okay.
Let me know if you want any stats physically too. Sometimes
Well,
you can't see exactly how they.
Yeah, these 2 are a couple of really
Tim
good-
Sylvia, I'll say, is 6'8",
Yeah.
but Arlovsky is really low body fat, as you can tell.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of remember Sylvia's name.
Okay.
But I'm just going to take the guess. I'm going to say Sylvia.
Sylvia, any particular reason?
Yeah, I think he was like the giant or something like that.
Yeah?
I kind of recall something to that nature, but I'm not
Yeah,
100%
he
sure.
did have a nickname, the Maniac.
Oh, the
and
Maniac. Okay.
You are actually correct.
Oh,
Yeah.
very good.
Yeah,
All right.
he used to kind of joke. He had a quote like, "You can't teach 6'8"
Oh,
because he
okay.
had just this big reach.
Yeah.
He lost the first time to Arlovsky and then picked up the next 2. So I mean, you're on fire right now. So
All
let's see if
right.
you can finish it out.
All right.
We got Fedor against Crow Cop. Couple of
I don't know either one of them.
okay. These guys were more in Pride, which we at the time were a little less familiar with.
Okay. So
So you're gonna have to go based on the looks. You want any background or?
sure. Give me a
So
little hint.
Fedor, he's from Russia.
Mhm.
You can see he's got that kind of, soft build, but he was pretty athletic.
Yeah, looks
And
like
then-
me. He's had a few drinks.
Uh-huh.
Likes that vodka.
And then Crow Cop's interesting. He's from Croatia, and that's where he got the nickname. He was actually on the Croatian Special Forces unit. So he got the nickname Crow Cop from Croatian cop.
Oh, okay.
And that's where you see the shorts and stuff.
Wow. Okay, special forces to me means that he's really fit and he's seen a lot of combat over time, even in just practice. So he probably has a few tricks. Fedor, yeah, I don't know. Phaedra has more of a physique like I do, so I'm going to go with him just,
All right.
what the heck.
You know what? You got that one right too.
Oh, there we go.
I mean, go with what you know, right?
Uh-huh.
All right. Yeah, he did actually edge out Crocott, but that was probably the biggest heavyweight fight of that time up to that point.
Oh, that's funny.
These guys are at the top of their game. Fedor actually largely regarded as the best heavyweight of all time at this point.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's definitely right in that mix. Last matchup, we got Vitor Belfort and Tank Abbott.
Wow.
So Vitor Belfort, I'll say when these guys fought,
Mm-hmm.
he was about 19. It was one of the early days of the UFC. He's a Brazilian guy, kind of a prodigy. He was known on that level. His nickname's the Phenom.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got Tank Abbott, who was known for being a street fighter down in Venice Beach.
Okay.
And again, kind of got the physique.
I recall that a little bit,
Uh-huh.
I think.
But they fought pretty young. So you got the Phenom against Tank Abbott, David
street-
Tank Abbott.
Okay. So you got a street fighter
Mhm.
fighting a Brazilian. I'm going to presume that he's pretty much a master down there. He's been schooled really heavily.
Yeah.
So you've got technique versus street fighter. Huh. Wow. Well, that's a 50-50 thing, too.
You think so?
Yeah.
Why is
I
technique
just
against street fighting?
Well, only because, for me, I don't know either one, so
Uh-huh.
I'm going to take a guess. See, so I'm thinking technique versus street fighter. So
So-
I'm going to say that Victor was young and Tank was experienced. So let's go with Tank.
You going with Tank?
Yeah.
You're right there. You're going 4 for 5. Actually, Vitor got it.
He did.
He
Okay.
did, yeah.
All right.
The
So-
young phenom. The technique beat
All right.
the experience in that case.
All right.
But that's not bad for
Yeah.
lack of familiarity.
4 out of 5. And,
4 out of 5.
Not knowing anything about these fighters, really, the last 2 picks.
Great job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, we'll have you on in future segments then. Thanks for participating.
For guessing. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.